What's up, guys? It's your boy KG here, coming at you with a Team of the Year review. We just finished up the live stream with Kralo. He did a great job of showing everybody the cards and going over the missions and objectives and what we can be expecting from this program. I'm going to go through each card one by one, and then when I'm all done, I'm going to talk about the program as a whole. So, just jumping right into it, the first card that they introduced was a Team of the Year Tarik Cohen. Now, this is a specialist card. They broke this program up into three parts. They have the specialists, the offensive players, and the defensive players. Now, this Tarik Cohen card is going to be great for your Bears theme team. I personally won't be using this card. I don't think it's the best card. It's probably one of the weakest out of all the Team of the Year cards, but it does serve its purposes. It's a 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 97 agility, 83 carrying, 83 catching, 98 elusiveness, 67 trucking, and 91 break tackle. Now, with a lot of the running backs that we have out, I don't think this card really makes it to that level. It doesn't have the speed of a lot of the other backs, even the bigger backs, the power backs, the Bo Jacksons, the Eric Dickersons. They have more speed than this guy. Now, his agility and his elusiveness are insane. 97 and 98, depending on what kind of chems you have, you may be able to get those up to 99. So this is a good card. It's just not necessarily a card for me. Now, the next card that we have up is a 95 Patrick Ricard. He is 75 speed, 94 strength, 95 awareness, 80 carrying, 66 catching, 88 run block, 98 lead block, and 95 impact blocking. This is going to be a perfect card for people who like to utilize their fullback. I know a lot of people are still using Okoye because of his speed, especially because of the fact that when people always kick to the up back on kickoffs, you got a guy with much more speed and trucking, so it's not much of an advantage to do so. But this Ricard card is going to be great, especially in goal line sets, lead blocking for your running back, or as you try to do a fullback dive, this is going to be the card for you. Also, especially if you have a Ravens theme team, this is an absolute beast fullback card. Now, the next card that we have is a Mecole Hardman. What can I say? He is a straight burner. 97 speed, 89 jumping, 92 catching, 89 catching traffic, 93 spec catch, 90 short route run, 91 medium, and 93 deep. Now, this card in its speed is similar to the Tyreek Hill or even the Devin Hester card, but this card has even more speed and it has much better catching numbers. So you can actually put this guy at wide receiver and not have to worry too much about drop passes with the 92 catching. I think that's about 10 higher than the Tyreek Hill card that people love to use, and he is much faster. With the Chiefs theme team or with the proper chems, you can easily get this guy up to a 99 speed. This is a great card. He is going to be a problem in the return game as well. Now, the next card that we have up is a 95 Everson Griffin. He's got 84 speed, 87 acceleration, 88 strength, 93 tackle, 95 play rec, 89 block shed, 95 power move, and 88 finesse move. Now, that 95 power move and the 93 tackle is what stands out to me. That 88 finesse move, you power him up, and if you get him up there with your chems, you can get that over 90. Same with the block shed. So this is going to be a great card coming off the end. I still think there are some better ends that you could use, but you absolutely cannot do worse than this card. There's going to be another right end card that's going to be a 97 that we're going to talk about at the very end of this video, which is much better than this card, but this is still a great card, especially if you have a Vikings theme team. Now, the next specialist that we have is defensive tackle Geno Atkins. This is more of a speed D tackle, 79 speed, 85 acceleration, 92 strength, 84 tackle, 95 play rec, 91 block shed, 95 power move, and 93 finesse move. He is going to be an absolute beast up the middle with that 95 power move and the 91 block shed. He's going to be a guy who, against some quarterbacks, not Vic, not Lamar Jackson, you might be able to even put into a spy in some packages because he's got that 79 speed. Once tiered up, it's going to get up to an 80. So that's not bad for a D tackle. Next card that we have up is a 95 middle linebacker, Corey Littleton. Now, we've got a lot of middle linebackers out there right now. A lot of people rolling with the Patrick Willis. We just got a captain token for the Ryan Shazier. but this still is a great card. It's 87 speed, 91 acceleration, 77 strength, 94 tackle, 94 play rec, 82 block shed, 84 hit power, and then 86 zone coverage. So this is going to be one of the better zone coverage middle linebackers in the game. He's going to be a guy who you can just leave out there. You don't have to use him. He's going to make the right play with the 94 play recognition. So this is a good card. And again, if you have a Rams team, this is probably going to be the guy that you're going to want to roll at middle linebacker. Now the next card that we have here is a kicker. It is a 95 Zane Gonzalez. He has a 97 kick power and an 87 kick accuracy. So this is going to be the most powerful kicker in the game. It's going to be more powerful than Terry. It's going to be more powerful than the Justin Tucker. So this is going to be a guy that I know a lot of people are going to want to use. He's probably going to be able to bang 60-yard field goals with ease. He's probably a card that I'm going to get for myself. One of those guys who always wants to have the best card, they want to have the best kicker, maybe want to have the best punter. And the next card that I'm going to show you, I am especially excited about. Being a Redskins fan, it's our only team of the year player. It is a 95 Tressway. This guy balled out all year. He's one of the only players on our team that did well. And this guy's got a 96 kick power and 89 kick accuracy. He is going to be able to flip field position on a regular basis. He's going to be better than the red guy card. He's going to have more kick power, so he's probably also someone that you're going to see in a lot of online games. Now, moving on to the offense. First, we have in 96 Chris Godwin. Actually, this is the last Team of the Year Specialist card, so it is a 96 Chris Godwin. He absolutely balled out this year, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jameis Winston, this became one of his favorite targets toward the end of the year once Mike Evans went down. He's got 92 speed, 90 jump, 96 catching, 94 catching traffic, 94 spec catch, 92 short, 95 medium, and 93 deep route run. Those catching numbers and route running numbers are unbelievable. They're up there with some of the best wide receivers in the game. This is a great card. He is 6'1", so he's got a little bit of size to him. And I think it's going to be a great card for a lot of teams. Now moving on to the offense. First, we have a 96 Nick Chubb. This is more of a power back with the 95 trucking and the 94 break tackle, but he's also got some speed to him as well. He's 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 86 agility, 96 carrying, 70 catching, and 82 elusiveness. That 97 carrying is going to be key. There's a lot of running backs out there who have close to those trucking, break tackle, and speed numbers, but not a lot have that combined with carrying. So he's not going to fumble a lot, and he's going to be a guy that you can rely on. He's going to be able to break a lot of tackles. He's going to flatten a lot of defensive players. The next card that we have is the 96 Michael Thomas. Now, we all knew he was getting a card. He had the best wide receiver year arguably ever. He broke Marvin Harrison's record for most catches in a season. This guy, though, is not going to have the speed that a lot of people are looking for at wide receiver. Speed is king. It's always been that way in Madden. It's always going to be that way in Madden. But that being said, anything that he can get his hands on, he's going to catch with the 97 catching, 96 catching traffic, 95 spec catch, 96 short route run, 94 medium route run, and 90 deep route run. Next card that we have on our list is a 96 DeAndre Hopkins. He's got a little bit more speed than the Michael Thomas with the 92 speed. He can jump out the gym, 98 jump. He's going to be able to get up there and get a lot of balls. You can high point pass to him. He's going to be able to get up there and get it. He's going to be able to get a lot of balls over a lot of defenders. He's also got 95 catch, 95 catch in traffic, and 95 spec catch. Those are great numbers with the 92 short, 91 medium, and the 90 deep route run. So he meets all the markers for all different types of passes. He's going to be a great possession receiver. So Madden decided to go with the possession receivers for the team of the year. No real burners, no real speedsters. We've already had those in the game. We have Terrell Owens, we have Randy Moss, we have Tyreek Hill, we have Devin Hester, we have Torrey Holt, we have even Marvin Harrison. So there's a lot of guys out there who have the speed, but these guys are just going to catch every single ball. Kind of like Larry Fitzgerald and Jerry Rice. These are great cards. They're going to be great for your team. Now moving on to the tight end. This is a card that I'm really excited about. Right now my tight ends are Gronk, Kittle and Delaney Walker. I'm going to be able to upgrade my Kittle to this one. He's got 88 speed. I have a 49ers theme team. I have the Madden Chem. I'm going to be able to power him up. So I'm going to be able to get +5 more speed on this guy. So I'm going to have a 93 speed tight end coming at these defenders. And it's not just his speed that's a problem. He also has 95 catching, 88 catching traffic, and 90 spec catch. His route running is an 88 short, 86 medium, and he's an 87 run blocker. So this guy is essentially not only one of the best pass catching tight end in the game right now, but he's also going to be the best run blocking tight end in the game right now. So this card is going to be an absolute beast. Curious to see what his price point is going to be on the market. He's probably going to be a pretty expensive card, even with the fact that they're giving out a lot of free cards this year, which we'll talk about at the end of this. But this is a great card, and he's going to be on my team. Now the next card that we have, moving on to the offensive line, is a 96 left tackle Jason Peters. This guy's got 95 strength and 96 awareness. So he's going to know everything that's going on in the field, and he's going to be probably the strongest guy in the field. He's also got 95 pass blocking, 96 pass block power, and 92 pass block finesse. So in the pass block game, he's going to be the best that you can get in this game. Pass blocking's kind of broken. Doesn't really matter who you have from what I've seen. If somebody's running 8 guys at you, they're probably not going to pick up the blitz. You're going to have to make quick reads. There's a lot of quick block sheds from a lot of defensive players on a lot of these offensive players, on all these offensive linemen. I don't know if that's going to change with these Team of the Year offensive linemen. I sure hope it does, because it would be a lot better for the game if people weren't getting instant pressure on every single play. This guy's also not going to be bad in the run game as well. He's got 92 run block, 92 run block power, and 94 run block finesse. So the next card that we have here is a 96 Joel Bitonio. This is the Cleveland Browns' second Team of the Year player, which is amazing to me since their team didn't play that well this year. But who am I to judge? This guy has 88 strength, 95 awareness, 98 pass block, 96 pass block power, and 93 pass block finesse. Now, those are amazing pass blocking numbers from the left guard. The only problem with this card is that 88 strength. He's not going to be the strongest guy. He's going to make up for that with a little bit of mobility, but I would like to have a little bit more strength out of that position. Now, the issue with him is going to be with the run blocking. 90 run block, 85 run block power, and 90 run block finesse. So this guy is not the best guard for run blocking, but again, he makes up for that with pass blocking. But if you're a run heavy team, which I know a lot of teams are in Madden this year, he might not be the left guard for you. Now the next card that we have here is a 96 Ryan Jensen. Now this is the Buccaneers' second Team of the Year card. Also not a very good team, but again, who am I to judge? This guy has 92 strength, 98 awareness, 95 pass block, 91 pass block power, and 94 pass block finesse. Those are pretty good pass block numbers. I think that I'm going to go ahead and stick with my Bruce Matthews card now, but this is a good card, especially for the Buccaneers theme team. He also has 91 run block, 92 run block power, and 91 run block finesse. Now the next Team of the Year card is a Dallas Cowboy, a 96 Zach Martin. He's got 93 strength, 92 awareness, 94 pass block, 95 pass block power, 93 pass block finesse, 96 run block, 96 run block power, and 96 run block finesse. This is the best right guard in the game. He is balanced. He can do everything. He's going to block his butt off for you in the pass game, and he's going to block his butt off for you in the run game. I don't know if I'm going to switch for my Larry Allen, only because Larry Allen gets 49ers chem and I have a 49ers theme team, but this is an absolute beast at right guard. Now the last offensive lineman is a right tackle, Braden Smith. He is a 94 strength, 95 awareness, 93 pass block, 95 pass block power, 92 pass block finesse, 93 run block, 94 run block power, and 90 run block finesse. Another balanced card. He's going to have issues with those high finesse cards like a Nick Bosa, but he's a very good card at right tackle. Again, I'm not going to be switching to this. My Jonathan Ogden has played out for me. He's a baller. He's also 6'8", but this is a big guy too. He's 6'6". If if you have a Colts theme team, pairing him up with your left guard, Quentin Nelson, you can do no wrong with that. This is an absolute great card. Now, this is the team of the year. I'm going to call him a master, even though they don't actually have masters, but he is the 97. He is the only 97 on offense. It is a Russell Wilson. Most people thought we were going to get Russell Wilson. We recently got a Lamar Jackson, so most people didn't think that it was going to be him, and they were correct. And they made this Russell Wilson very, very well. He is an 87 speed, 92 throw power, 93 short accuracy, 90 medium accuracy, and 95 deep accuracy. His throwing the ones at 98. That's incredible. He's a 96 play action and a 90 throw under pressure. So 90s all around. He's got great accuracy. He's got great speed. This is a monster. He reminds me of the Deshaun Watson card, which I also love. Not a big fan of the Lamar Jackson card. It's just not for me. But this is a great card, and a lot of people are going to have this quarterback. You're going to need to spy him with that 87 speed. And then once you get the power up, it's going to go up to 88. And then whatever type of chems you have, you might even be able to get up into the 90s. But this is an amazing card. Now, moving on to the defense. First one that we have is a 96 Calais Campbell. He is 6'8". So just starting off there, he's an absolute monster. He is the biggest defensive player in this game. He is 6'8". He is a beast. He's got 74 speed, 84 acceleration, 93 strength, 95 tackle, 97 play rec, 96 block shed, 92 power move, and 89 finesse move. So once you power this guy up, he's going to have 90 finesse move too. But that 96 block shed, he's going to be a monster in the run game. And as popular as the run game is this year, you need a guy like this who's going to be able to stop the run. He's also got decent speed. At that size, a 74 speed, it's not the fastest, obviously, but he's going to have a little bit of mobility, and he's going to be able to get to the quarterback probably on a regular basis, especially if you get some abilities and X Factor on him. Now, the next card that we have is a 96 Grady Jarrett. He's got 72 speed, 86 acceleration, 91 strength, 90 tackle, 96 play rec, 95 block shed, and a 91 power move. He's going to suck up tackles in the middle, especially with that 95 block shed. It's going to be tough to run up the middle with this guy. If you have a Falcons theme team, this is going to be the guy for you. He's not going to be the card for me. I'm going to stick with who I have with the John Randall, and I also have John Henderson. So I have my big nose tackle in John Henderson, and I also have my speed D tackle and John Randall. John Randall's been an absolute beast for me, so this Grady Jarrett, I don't really care about him, but he is still a very good card. Next card that we have is Zadarius Smith. Now, he is very underrated, this guy. He missed the Pro Bowl. He absolutely should have made it, and I'm glad that he got a card. He might be one of the only guys on this that did not make the Pro Bowl that got a card, but he is an 84 speed, 88 acceleration, 86 strength, 90 tackle, 96 play rec, 76 block shed, 96 power move, and 79 finesse move. So he's got some good stats here. Again, this is not necessarily the card for me. I'm going to stick with who I have at the left outside linebacker position, but this is still a very good card. His power move is a 96. It's one of the best power moves in the game right now. He's got solid tackling. It's a very good card, but just not necessarily the card for me. Now, the next card that we have, which they teased yesterday, is a 96 Luke Kuechly. He is 88 speed, 91 acceleration, 84 strength, 95 tackle, 97 play rec, 88 block shed, 93 hit power, and 82 zone coverage. He's a tackling machine, just like in real life. He's going to get every single tackle. That 93 hit power is very good. The 95 tackle is amazing. 97 play rec, he's going to recognize every single play. The zone coverage is a little bit low, 82 zone coverage, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. I've seen worse. But again, very good card, but not one that's going to crack my squad. Now, the next card that we have is Chandler Jones, who had an absolute amazing season. He is 82 speed, 89 acceleration, 85 strength, 95 tackle, 96 play rec, 84 block shed, 95 power move, and 83 finesse move. He is a freak. I believe he led the league in sacks this year by quite a large margin. I know that he's on the Cardinals, which was a terrible team. but he absolutely balled out. Again, another bad team getting their second player. They also had Zane Gonzalez at kicker. But hey, Chandler Jones, I have no problems with this card. He absolutely deserves to get a Team of the Year card. Now, moving on to the secondary, we have a 96 Casey Hayward, 91 speed, 93 acceleration, 94 agility, 89 jumping, 96 play rec, 97 man coverage, 94 zone coverage, and 94 press. Those are amazing coverage numbers. His problem is going to be he's just not very fast. And with all the speedy wide receivers out there, people running streaks with Randy Moss and with Terrell Owens, it's going to be very hard to have this card on your team, because once the wide receiver gets off the line and once he gets that release, he's not going to be able to catch up to those guys. He is way too slow. Even if you kim him up, even if you have a Chargers themed team, I just don't think that speed's going to cut it. Now, the next card that we have is a 96 Tre'Davious White. Now, this is a very good card. He can't jump. 83 jumping is ridiculous. I've never really watched Tre'Davious White play, but I have to assume that he's better and deserves more than 83 jump. But he is 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 93 agility, 83 jumping, 95 play rec, 94 man, 93 zone, and 96 press. That press is amazing. That speed is very good. You can kim that up. This is going to be a very, very balanced card with the 94 man and the 93 zone. He's going to be one of the better corners in the game, in my opinion. He's got the speed that he needs. He's got the coverage numbers that he needs. And that press is going to allow you to do a lot of things that you can't do with a lot of corners. If you try to press with Deion, he's just going to fall on the ground. He's going to get beat. This is a guy who's got about the same speed as Deion Sanders, about the same coverage numbers, if not better, and a press that is much, 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 much better than Deion. So this is a great card. Now, this card right here is a monster, and there's going to be a lot of people who are happy with this card. A lot of people running the Steelers theme team this year. My boy P. Brew running the Steelers theme team this year. A lot of people have been waiting for this card. They knew it was coming. He's been one of the best free safeties in the game this year. It is 93 speed, 96 acceleration, 75 tackle, 97 play rec, 91 pursuit, 92 man coverage, 94 zone coverage, and 89 hit power. This is an amazing card. This is a great card. It reminds me a lot of the Devin McCourty because of the coverage numbers, but he also has 89 hit power, so he is going to be laying the wood. Minka Fitzpatrick, he is a great player. The Dolphins were idiots for getting rid of him. Even if they did get a first-round pick, you're not going to be able to replicate what this guy can do on the field with anyone that's going to be coming up in this year's draft. It's their fault for playing him out of position. The Steelers aren't dumb. They're a very well-run organization, and they did the right thing by moving him back to free safety instead of making him a slot corner, which made sense to no one. Now, this next card is the one I am probably most excited about. It is the 96 strong safety Jamal Adams. Now, the other Jamal Adams card, the 91 Jamal Adams card, that was a monster card. A lot of people have him because of his hit power. He can absolutely play the lumber, and this guy is going to be the exact same. He has 98 hit power. That is amazing. Easily kimmed up to 99. He's got speed, 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 88 tackle, 96 play rec, 95 pursuit, 92 man, and 93 zone. He's got the coverage numbers, he's got the hit power, he's got the speed, he's got the play rec, he's got the pursuit. He has everything. This, to me, is the best card that comes out of this program on defense. The best card on offense to me is the Kittle or the Russell Wilson, but I'm definitely getting this Jamal Adams, and I'm definitely getting the George Kittle. They are amazing cards. Now, the last card in the program, it is, again, not really a master, but I'm going to call him a master. It is a 97 Aaron Donald. 84 speed, 91 acceleration, 98 strength, 90 tackle, 95 play rec, 96 block shed, 97 power move, and 94 finesse move. This is amazing. 97 power move and 94 finesse move. This guy didn't even have one of his better years. He had a great year because he's a great player, but for him, I'm sure he'd tell you that he probably had one of his down years. He is strong. He has all the moves with the 96 block shed. It's going to be tough to run on him. I had used Aaron Donald for most of the year. I recently switched to Nick Bosa because of my theme team. Unfortunately, I got rid of my limited Aaron Donald. I got rid of his power up because right now those are probably going to be going for a lot of money. I have not checked the auction house since this program got revealed, but there's probably a lot of cards out there that have absolutely spiked in price. I'm going to go head over there when this video is over with so I can get my power ups ready and get my cards ready so that I can get some of these cards starting tomorrow at 10:30. Now, moving on to the specifics of this program. First of all, one of the things that they announced were there are going to be missions that you can do for the Team of the Year program. If you can get 100 stars on the mission, you are going to get a fantasy pack. Now, you don't get to choose between all of the players. They're going to give you a random offensive player, a random defensive player, and a random specialist, and then you have the opportunity to pick one of those 3 cards. Now, obviously, we would all like to have a fantasy pack with all the cards in it, but this is much better than what they had in Madden 18, where you just got one random card. This is a situation where you're going to get to choose between 3 cards from one of the 3 tiers, from the offense, defense, and from the specialist. So I like the idea. If you're not going to give a complete fantasy pack, this is the next best thing. So just for getting 100 stars, I don't know how difficult the missions are going to be, but it shouldn't be that difficult, and you should be able to get one probably tomorrow. Now, there's also some sets that go along with this. The first that we're going to talk about is the Team of the Year offensive set. If you exchange 1 87 to 88, 1 89 to 90, 2 91 to 92s, and 1 93 to 94 player, you are going to get a random Team of the Year offensive player. Now, with the defense, if you do the exact same exchanges, you're going to get one random defensive player. Now, they also have one if you exchange 3 87 to 88s, 1 89 to 90, and 2 91s to 92s, you're going to get one random Team of the Year specialist. Now, for the next part of the set, a lot of people were wondering whether or not they needed to do every week in order to get the Team of the Year token exchange. You don't. There were 18 Team of the Year tokens, and you only need 15 in order to get a random 95 to 97 Team of the Year player. So if you exchange 15 of those tokens, you're going to be able to get a 95 to 97 Team of the Year player. Now, for those people who did finish all 18 weeks, I don't know what Madden's going to do with the last 3 tokens. I don't know if they're going to be able to get some quick sell value, but for those who did not complete it, don't fret. You're still going to be able to get the Team of the Year 95 to 97 card. You only need to have done 15 weeks. Now, the next is the Team of the Year player fantasy pack. This is going to be a similar pack to the one that you get when you finish up the missions, but if you exchange 3 80 to 84, 5 85 to 88, and 5 89 to 93 Team of the Week players, so this only includes Team of the Week players, then you are going to get a fantasy pack that contains one random offensive player, one random defensive player, and one random specialist player. Now, one of the good things about all of these sets are the player that you get is auctionable. Now, when you finish up the missions, that player that you get is Nat, but if you do these sets, you are going to get an auctionable player. Now, the last thing that we are going to talk about is what we have coming up in the store. So, I personally have a lot of training saved up, about 42,000 training. What we have here is that you exchange 39,000 training, you are going to get a random Team of the Year offense or defensive player. Now, 39,000 training, that's a lot of training, but these are some very good cards. I think a lot of people are going to want to do this if they have the extra training, but I don't know who I'm kidding. A lot of people aren't going to have just 39,000 training lying around, but for those that do, you got to use it on something. So this might be the thing that they use it on. Now, they're also going to have a different Team of the Year pack. It's going to be 28,000 training, and you are going to get a random Team of the Year specialist. So you get to choose between the Tarek Cohen, the Ricard, the Zane Gonzalez, the Tressway, the Mecole Hardman, or the Chris Godwin. And then lastly, for 18,000 training, you're going to get a random Nat Team of the Year player. So it's just going to be a random player, but it's going to be Nat. So you want to be able to auction it, you can do the 39,000 Team of the Year offensive defensive pack. But if you don't want to auction it, you're just looking for some good players, then go ahead and do the Nat Team of the Year pack, because you can get 2 cards for less than you could get for 1. So I don't really see any reason why you wouldn't do that if you intend on keeping these cards. There is a lot of in-game cards in those packs, so a lot of people might want to do that. That wraps up the Team of the Year program. Again, I personally think that Madden did a great job. I think that there's a lot of good cards out there. Almost all the cards are W's. There are some L's in there. I think the Tara Cohen's an L. I think the Joel Petonio's an L, but most of the cards are great cards. We're going to be seeing a lot of these cards coming up for Weekend League. We're going to see a lot of these cards in head-to-head. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, just drop a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I'll be trying to post more content here soon. Just getting my channel up and running. I appreciate everyone that stayed and watched this video.